Okay, so how then now, post-COVID, are we dealing with this social autism? How are we retraining the brain? How are we dealing with stress?
So our kids stopped being social. And there's great studies. You can actually look and see what, semi-adulting in 12th graders in 2020 compared to in the 1970s and 80s. And their social interaction dropped like 60%. It just completely plummeted over these decades. And it's a planned course. So these kids, try to hire a young person that has some social skills, that can think for themselves, that
or
can
outside the box in any way,
or have some kind of spontaneous ideas. These are really tough things for kids now. They just don't do it anymore. And so that's a big problem when we're looking at
the future evolution of these generations.
We have really ruined a lot of our future. Take your kid out of public school if you want them to be a truly thinking entity. And I think that's amazing. We see these young kids who now need therapy that should have never been in therapy. And now we have these teenagers who can't even get into the workforce, don't even get driver's licenses because they're so fearful
of the road,
of the world,
yeah,
of the world around them.
What is this fear? What are these thinking? What is it doing to the body? And what are some things people can do to kind of like help themselves?
Super simple. I do this prescription all the time. Walk outside for 20 minutes a day. Number 2, draw or journal before bed. Make a list. I tell my teenagers to do this all the time because they come in, their nails are bit down to the quick, they're pulling their hair out. And I do the 3-circle approach to psychology because we know that 93% of what people worry about is completely out of our hands. So let's focus on the 7% and what are those solutions? So I actually have the kids do 3 white paper plates and write no control, some control, complete control, and make lists.
Okay.
And then they rip up the 2 plates that really are not in their control. If they cannot find a solution, that means it's not in their control.
So when you're watching this happen to one of your patients, do you see light bulbs going off right, left, and Sunday when they start to actually come to grips? And when you start writing and you start realizing what you're writing isn't that bad, there's this like light bulb that goes off that you go, oh, I can do it. You know what I mean?